Viewers, the first prediction of Professor Jiang Shuoqun was that Donald Trump would win the election again, and that proved to be true. The second prediction was that as soon as Trump came to power, a major war would break out between the United States and Iran, and that also happened. But the third prediction, which shocked everyone, is that in this war, the world's biggest superpower, the United States, will face a crushing defeat. This is not just a prediction. It is backed by strong logical arguments. In today's video, we will analyze this dangerous prediction and understand how a military superpower like the United States could lose to Iran. Professor Jiang Shuoqun, who is an expert in game theory and geopolitical events, has clearly stated in his recent interview that the United States cannot win this war under any circumstances. Let's get straight to the point and understand where Iran stands today. According to the deep analysis of Professor Jiang Shuoqun, Iran has not been preparing for this war for just a year or two, but for the past 20 years. In their regime, this is seen as a final war, where they consider the United States as the Great Satan. Iran gained significant experience from previous conflicts. At that time, they didn't just attack, but deeply studied the strengths of the United States and Israel, their defense systems, weaknesses, and attack strategies. They had around 8 months to fully prepare for this new phase, and during that time, by engaging in dialogue with the United States, they were simply buying time. The most important point is that instead of fighting directly, Iran is effectively using its proxies. These include the Houthis in Yemen, Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Palestine, and various Shia militant groups in Iraq and Syria. Together, these groups have studied the American mindset and their way of warfare very deeply. Their strategy is not just to kill American soldiers, but to destroy the entire American empire and the global economy. Instead of directly confronting the United States, they are targeting countries that are the backbone of the U.S. economy, namely the GCC countries like Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, and Bahrain. This strategy is extremely dangerous and well-planned. Iran is not just targeting military bases, but also critical energy infrastructure and water systems of these countries. In the Middle East, these countries do not have natural drinking water resources. They rely on desalination plants that convert seawater into usable water. More than 60% of their water comes from these plants. Professor Jiang Shuoqun explained this with a frightening example. A small Iranian drone, costing just a few $100s, if it hits a major desalination plant in Riyadh, could leave a city of 10 million people without drinking water within just 2 weeks. Just imagine, within 2 weeks, an entire city could start suffering from extreme water shortages.